just wanted to make a quick video showing you just some of the things that you can do in Lightroom. I already pulled a picture in that I thought I would put on Instagram. So I'll go ahead and use this one as an example. This is from a DSLR, so it's a raw file. I pulled it in already because otherwise it would take too long, especially with the recording. So this is in the library, raw file. So I can go to develop, and that's going to pull that up. I'll just give it a second. It's going to move slower since I'm recording, of course. Okay, so I just go down here on the right side, and I just start at the top and go down and do what I need to. So this little dropper here is the white balance tool. If you click on anything that's white in the picture, it will change the white balance for you. So that bumped it a little bit, and then exposure's pretty good on here. I'll take it a little tiny bit up. I'll take the contrast up. I like to play around with the highlights and the shadows. Almost gives it an HD look. So if you pull the highlights all the way over to the left and the shadows all the way over to the right, it kind of gives it a cool look. You can add a little bit of blacks if it's too bright. I would just boost the clarity a little bit, not crazy. And you can boost the saturation a little bit. This table is kind of got an orange tint already. So I kind of want to bring down the orange and the red to make it not look so orangey on the table. I don't really use split toning that much normally, so I just skip that. I pull the sharpening about halfway because a raw file doesn't have any sharpening at all, and unlike a JPEG, which already has sharpening. So you can sharpen some and it's fine. And then pull the radius and the detail up. You can even pull it all the way up if you want. And then noise reduction. As you can see the settings up here, and this is at an ISO 500. It was shot next to a window, but it doesn't have super big light, so it will have some noise, so we'll pull noise reduction up a little bit. You can change, if you are using a certain lens, like a wide angle lens, you can do this. This one really didn't make that much of a difference because it's a 40mm lens. And then I go down here. If you would like a vignette, you can pull that down as much as you want. I usually like to do a little tiny vignette. And then I don't add any grain. And sometimes I will, oops, wrong way, try to dehaze a little bit just to make it a little bit sharper. Once I go through the whole thing on this side, then I go back up and I look around and see if there's anything that I can just do real fast in here. So if I want to use this for Instagram, I'm going to need to crop it to a square. So you can change that here and change it to a 1x1. And then you just move it to where you want. So there's my square right there for Instagram. And you say done. If you wanted to straighten these, you could use the same tool. Straighten these lines. This table doesn't have perfectly straight lines anyways, but let's see what it does. Just straightens it a little tiny bit. Normally you would want to straighten first and then crop. If I have any spots, I really don't use Lightroom that much for spot removal. I move into Photoshop and do that. There's a red eye tool, gradient tool. Over here is a brush that you can do adjustments with. But this is a simple Instagram photo. I'm not going to make it really fancy, so I'm not going to do all that. Oh, I skipped the tone curve earlier. This allows you to, move the light, move this around. I really don't use that much, so let me go back to what I was here. Anytime you want to go back, you go to the left side here, and this is your history of what you've done. you can go all the way back and redo what you want to do. It's not set. So anyways, that is a quick, very quick overview of some of the things that you can do in Lightroom. And as it is right now, this picture is ready to go to Instagram. This is for my homesteading blog Instagram page. And that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments area. Thank you very much.